that I've been working on. I've been working on something kind of more for fun. I've been working on building a Charizard V Max. I've seen a couple of lists float around on other people's channels and stuff. This is kind of my own take on it. I played around with a lot of different ideas and things that I liked with it. But I do think something around this is a little based off of, I did look over at Zul Garcia's list a little bit after kind of coming up with my own and took a couple ideas from there. But let's go ahead and get into a couple matches with this. Just if, you know, it's really funny. A couple years ago, Charizard wasn't even that good of a card. It was only until the team-up Charizard that they came out in the team-up set was the first Charizard that was actually viable for competitive play, and then we got Reshiram and Charizard. Welder came out, and for the first time ever, Fire was actually good for tournaments. It's a little slow, and it's not perfect, and I honestly, what I like about building this deck is that I would not probably be playing this in an actual tournament setting, because this deck in real life would be really expensive to put together because of the Charizard V Max. I am happy to say that I have now pulled... Where'd it go? He was right here. I don't want to lose him. That wouldn't be good. I'd be sad. Where'd my Charizard V Max go? He was on my desk. He's underneath my laptop. That is not where a Charizard V Max should go. I was able to pull this guy yesterday, so super happy about that. But yeah, they're about $100 a card, so this deck in real life, if you're running 3 Charizard V Maxes, easily would cost over $300 to build in real life, so I would not recommend building this deck, even if we were doing in-person events, because it's good, but it's not that good. It's definitely not a $300 deck. There's a whole lot. If you want to win, go build ADP. But let's go ahead. It looks like the stream and stuff is doing good over here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that. And, well, we're going to have some fun tonight. Alrighty, so it's kind of gone both ways. I think going second is still the better way to go, so I can get Welder off on my first turn. So Zigzagoon is an awesome tech for this. So Charizard V Max's final output is 300. With having this guy in the deck, you can easily use just a little bit of chip away some of those really big guys. It did get me a win playing against Eternatus V Max, so I do a 4/4 line for Zigzagoon, a 4 Scoop of Nap, because 80 damage, that really does make a difference knocking out the bigger guys. Turn. Swoop. Everything looks good right now. I'm happy. I've learned a lot the past week. Trying to figure out how to do live streams and stuff. It still looks better over on Twitch for sure than it does on YouTube. So I'm gonna keep tweaking and playing around with the settings a little bit. It doesn't look terrible on YouTube. Alrighty, I feel like I can just kind of chill, pay attention to the chat if anyone ever actually ends up coming in here. These matches, I am really doing all this just for the love of Pokemon and because I love the trading card game. And this time of year, I would normally be getting ready to play in a bunch of Pokemon tournaments. Cool. Not a optimal starting hand. I don't like that I have to do a Welder to a Zigzagoon, but here we are. This is kind of awful so far. Awful start so far. I could keep playing around with the list as I want to, but we will get to draw more cards. I guess I'll put a Fire Energy on an Eldegoss. It's better that he attacks this. This is not an optimal starting hand at all, but I will play around with this list a little bit. But I think I do think people are sleeping on Charizard V Max. I don't think it's a tier 1 deck. I don't know if it's a tier 2 deck. It's somewhere in between 3 and 2. Do they have it? If they have, no, they don't have Cross Divide GX, so we will get at least one more turn in. They might snipe my Eldegoss down here and go up on the prize trade a little bit. It would be a miracle. Okay, they have a scoop up net. I mean, it's a miracle if they don't. Let's see. They have multiple attacks they could use to knock him out. No, but I do think I have enjoyed so far doing live streams and stuff. These are just super low key. I don't really care if anyone's watching these because it's still giving me time to kind of get used. I really just figured out this week how to finally be able to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. We're gonna go ahead and scoop this mat. You know, we don't have to. I do believe in playing till the end. And I think I have like, there's 4 in deck. I think I have like 3 Fire Energy prize right now too. Either running 10 or 11. We finally got something. I'm going to go ahead and just scoop this match, and we'll go into one more match with this, see if we can get even a little bit of a better starting hand. Something that's a little bit more manageable to work with. Alrighty, let's see if we can get a better starting hand. This is a phenomenal starting hand. This is workable. Great. This is the kind of thing we want to see. You know, I've played Pokemon a ton now, and sometimes even in-person events, you get those kind of starting hands. And it's just the way it goes sometimes. Okie dokie, this is perfect. Let's see, we can draw more, we can do a ton of things right now. Let's see, I will opt in to go grab something else. I am going to start with my Pokemon communication. I'm trying to get better. I keep track of what my prizes are here and stuff. Let's see, I think I still am going to go for a Dedenne to start. Even though I'll be losing that special energy, we'll start with maximizing our draw support. I'm okay with that. How many switches do I have any switches priced? So I have 1 switch price. That might be tricky to get back when I have to wake up my Jirachi potentially. But let's go ahead and start here. This is huge. Getting these little ticks on early with the Zigzagoon, those definitely add up. Sweet, all this is cool. Let's go ahead, we'll even bench another Charizard, so we'll have 2 in play now. If I could top deck, actually we can dig a little bit deeper. Everything here right now. Let's take advantage of this. Let's go ahead and set up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a Crobat V. I am really sad we never will get to see this format in all of its glory. Actually, I'm okay with doing this too. Let's go ahead, play this, grab Zigzagoon. I forget what Centiskorch. I think Centiskorch is just 320. Centiskorch V Max is just 320. But that's definitely gonna matter when I try to knock him out. Perfect. It's one more piece of this puzzle. That would be awesome. Didn't hit a welder. that's okay. We'll at least have, let's see, if there was something I would want him to knock out, I would actually prefer than him. Jirachi's probably going to get knocked out, but we can get more stuff next turn. Very possible. Very possible. Let's see. I think I want him, if he's going to knock something out, I'd like to keep my Jirachi in play. I'm going to let him knock out the Zigzagoon. Does it actually... Oh, rating, he only does 20 damage. So it's not even a knockout on Jirachi, even with that 60. I think we're okay passing. Yeah, let's go ahead. Pass there for now. So, Charizard V Max. This is why there's triple acceleration here. Charizard V Max, Wildfire GX, crazy attack. Discard 300 damage. You're going to be knocking out any tag team that's in the format unless they have Big Charm on them. And even then, if you have, even with ADP, you're still going to knock out. Let's see. This is, let's just go ahead and see. He exactly what I said. He has a Big Charm on right now. So this does, what is Summer Scorch's max HP? 320. Charm 320, 350. 350 right now. I think it's glitching out a little bit. It points it isn't 3 set. Oh, he's got he's got 2 of these things on there right now, so he is a big boy right now. That's a lot of things for him to get, so we're just gonna go straight in. Actually, I should have promoted something else differently. I think we just kind of have to go for it. I don't have the second Dedenne in here anymore. Like I said, there are things I'm still working out with this list. Let's see. I think the best thing I can go for right now is... Actually, I know what we can. I didn't hit any welders this turn, or Eldegoss would be perfect right now. So hopefully we hit a welder off this. If not, then this will be tougher. Only did that to thin my... I'll grab 1. If we hit welder, we'll be able to do a lot of damage this turn. We did not hit welder. That's okay. I can make him work to have to retreat this guy for now. I might change it back to the list I was doing. So far, we're 0-2 with Charizard V Max. Probably. I don't think I'll probably win this match either. If my opponent didn't get the knockout, I'd be really surprised. Oh, did they discard some? So that's good. My Charizard gets to survive to fight another day, and I want to top deck a welder. That's all I have to do. So close, but this isn't terrible. Let's see. I see. He got him on to survive. I'm going to scoop this match. Nah. 40, 80. Yeah, I don't think we're coming back from this one either. Let's try one more match with Charizard, and then I'm going to make a couple changes to it to see if I can optimize it just a little bit more. I'm gonna do if I go 5th, I'm gonna go 1st. I'm gonna go 1st this time and see if that makes any difference. Let's see, we're gonna see what our opponent is using. ADP. You're playing against ADP. Sweet. Let's start here. I'm not worried about knocking you out. Start with seeing if we can get just getting a welder. So critical. Actually, I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna really try to fight to get a welder before the end of this turn. So sweet. Let's start here. I'm gonna use a scoop of net to bring up Jirachi back. And that'll put Zigzagoon out here. I want to try to get off another Stellar Wish. Yeah. Just pick up the Zigzagoon, bring out this Jirachi. Just because it's our only place where we can put a ping, we'll put one there. And I am happy with all of this. And then we'll start with Crobat V. Try to see if we can keep this. All I want to try to hit this turn is get that first welder into my hand. We see the welder there. That is cool. Let's not waste the Stellar Wish while we have it. The cool part is playing against ADP. I know for a fact that they're going to try to get off their Alter Creation first, so I know I have at least one turn before they start attacking, but then once that ADP gets their Alter Creation attack off, it is not long before I have to work super fast in order to make any kind of comeback. So we'll, for sure, this Jirachi will probably live to fight at least one more turn. Let's see if we can make this deck work. So let's see how much ADP pops up. So there's a lot of debate right now in the Pokemon trading card community, or at least the groups I'm in, because I am in a lot of I'm in a lot of groups where there's a lot of some of the best competitive players in the format, and there's a lot of debate if ADP is basically too good and if it should be banned or whatever. I think we're in a better place than we were this time last year. It's one of those things where I do look at it where I totally see where people say it should be banned, because it is honestly that good. Interesting. Do they have the energy switch? They need one energy switch. They need an energy switch and a switch to pull off Alter Creation. But my thing is with ADP, the part I worry about starting to ban cards is if you start banning one card, I always feel like someone's going to find another card to complain about, and there's never going to be this that's my dog barking in the background, and there's never going to be this end-to-end all. There's always going to be a card or something out there that people are going to complain about. So I think if there is something they could do to make it better, right now there's really nothing to put it into a checkmate that they need. Pokemon does a pretty good job most of the time of making ways to combat cards or some way to counter it. Right now there's no fairy type Pokemon in this format, as far as there are from Sun and Moon, but there's no popular fairy decks out there right now. So if they could come up with some way to make it more balanced or a way to remove his effect, then that would be fine. Like right now I am bricking again with this deck. I need one more Pokemon and then we'd be able to knock out that ADP. But you'll see right here, like right in this instance, it totally has its ground for being too good. Because the most I can do right now is attack with Charizard. I am going to promote him because I don't want any of my other guys to get knocked out. But now that they got Alter Creation off, there's really not a whole lot else I can do. But we'll see. We'll see what happens if I can top deck something. top deck something good. But that's kind of my take on it. They have a really good deck, but I do think that once you start banning one card, there's always going to be something else that someone complains about or something. And the cool part is a lot of Pokemon and stuff, we already have our built-in kind of, this card will rotate out of standard format this year. We have checkmates for it in expanded format, but that's just kind of my take on it. To say the least, I have not played Pokemon as much as some other people, so this does affect their livelihood a lot more, but that is just one person's opinion on it. Cool. Alrighty. So we live to fight another day. That was huge that they didn't scoop up my Crobat V down here, because they would have been able to take 3 prizes. And even if they do have all these things out here, that's really good that we got all of that. This is pretty cool right now. I did the 80 damage here. So this is Charizard V Max finally in action. Let's go ahead, use the Zigzagoon to grab... risky, but I do kind of need a setup for next turn, because he is going to knock out 180 from 300. Yeah, anything he puts out next turn, he will knock out. So I need to be ready for a comeback. I think I need to... No, I have 2 of those in hand. Let's just go for it and see what happens. He'll knock him out, take 4 prizes. I'm not hopeful that I'm going to win this match, but just so the destructive nature of Charizard V Max, I just don't think someone's made an optimized Alicia. Let's see if we can get... let's do 1 down here. If I can hit another Charizard, that'd be great. That's huge. This turn we will knock out that this guy right over here. Let's bump that stadium. And Charizard V Max, you discard 2 energy cards, but triple boost counts as 2 energy. So ideally, it doesn't really matter because he's gonna get knocked out next turn anyways. I get to keep those other 3 energy on there. So I could think of a couple lists where this would be pretty busted in expanded format. There's my other Detene. So that's really interesting. I wonder if he was running low on energy in his deck or something, because he only does 130. So 130, he needs some... Oh, no, 130. It's 150 right now. 160 because of Alter Creation. So he will knock this guy out this turn. No, it is interesting. The live stream looks better on... Definitely looks better over on Twitch than it does on YouTube. Looks really good over on Twitch. But I'm fine with that. I don't really... I think I actually prefer it looking better on Twitch. Cape of Toughness. If I miraculously somehow survive this turn, don't... I got stamped. Not surprised there. Okay, so he'll grab a switch off that Skyla or something. Metal Saucer, so I'm assuming he has a switch in his hand already. A switch or a air balloon. Switch. So here comes the knockout on Charizard V Max. And we do have a pretty good game plan here. Let's see. 130. I can use my GX attack to knock him out. Unfortunately, he needs a boss's order, and he can knock out one of these guys. I don't have reset stamp or anything in here. It is pretty cool to have Heatran. I do really like having Heatran in this list. And if anyone else were to come up with a way to optimize this list, I would absolutely love some suggestions. You know what? It's not impossible that he whiffs next turn, because he's used 3 Metal Saucers, 3 energy switches already. a ton of his steel energy. So this is 3 more steel energy right here, and I'm assuming his list isn't too different from my ADP list. So this is entirely possible that he doesn't have more energy there after this. So I'm going to use my GX attack. Doesn't remove that, so 150, 300 will hit for 300, knock him out, and if he can't knock out any of my guys this turn, then I will win this match. Let's see what happens. I will win this match as of right now if he doesn't reset stamp me or anything. But he would need a couple things in his hand right now, and they could be prized too. Before my opponent goes, I want them to know that they have a good deck. Like I said, I'm happy that this Charizard list, after kind of starting off rough, is still standing toe-to-toe with arguably, I think ADP. ADP or Eternatus, I go back and forth which one I think is the best deck in format. And does he have a switch in his hand? I don't think it's looking good news for my Charizard right now. But good job on them. And we stuck it out there till the end. I still want to find, I don't care if I'm 0-3 right now. I still want to keep going with this list. I kind of want to take a look at it again real quick and see if I want to change anything. So if I ever go like 3 matches losing, I really try to keep playing a list until did I just have a bad starting hand or whatever. But then if I'm like losing 3 matches in a row, just kind of take a look at it. Or maybe if I can come up with a better game plan, but I still am happy with this right now. I'm still kind of, let's see, maybe another Dedenne or something, but I don't know right now. I want to just keep playing with it for now. But this is the current variation that I have of it. I should have left it there on screen longer. Like I said, real life, this deck would be over $300 to build right now because Charizard V Max is a solid out collector card. So he is a tough guy to get. Ooh, that's a really cool Rayquaza coin. I don't think I've seen that one yet. Alrighty, let's see if we can get a win out. If not, then I'm gonna go play some ADP nonsense. Okay, I don't know how this one matchup goes. Let's see, they're immune to. Ooh, this one might be another match. That's kind of an auto loss for me. I honestly don't think I win this match like at all if they evolve. You know what? I finally hit it. Well, this is just the nature of PTCGO. You'll have really good matches sometimes, and you'll go like win 9 matches in a row, and then play against stuff that you just there probably isn't a way for me to win with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. I could possibly, yeah, I will do that actually. We could probably potentially knock out that. That cute little Rowlet this turn. Because all of my Pokemon in here are V or V Max, so if he evolves it, then there's really not much, and I didn't hit an energy anyway, so I'm not going to knock it out this turn anyways. Cool. I'm just gonna scoop. I don't have a way I can win this match. Actually, this is really good though, because you really do, whenever you build a deck, you need to do extensive testing with it to figure out where it works, where its weaknesses are and stuff. Because I'm determined to find a way to make this list to make this list work. Cool. Let's see what we're playing against. I think, no, he. So it's my first turn. I can't do that. The only thing. Actually, let's see. I think there are a couple things I do want to add in here. Do I give them the giant hearth? I think I do. Because they're going to put one down no matter what, too, if they're playing any kind of fire deck. So me putting this out says I'm okay with you getting your fire stuff. Let's see. Let's keep digging for now. Oh, Dedenne isn't. Dedenne's right here. I really want to be thinking about my outs and everything. What I want to try to hit is a welder. That's the number one thing that I think it makes a difference. So for next turn, let's go ahead and play this switch. Thin out the deck just a little bit. The addition I have in this list, I could have did are fire crystals. I do like the addition of fire crystals. And we hit a welder. That's huge. Cool. Let's wait and see. That's probably the scariest part with fire decks is they do brick now because you're relying a lot on welder to draw those couple cards that you need. I like their energy. Their energy's cool. Greensless. Greens, Reshiram, and Charizard. Alrighty. I feel pretty good about this matchup, I'm not gonna lie. The max output you can do is 300, so I feel pretty good about all this. As long as we hit what we need to. Let's start with this welder. Sweet. So we will be able to knock out Volcanion this turn. I don't even need to chip away any damage over here. I think we're good leaving my bench space open. Do I actually I am 10 oh no, I'm a couple short mana because he's got on. It's a bit excessive. Actually, can I get there? Only does 100, ping 130, get it down to 130. So I think I actually do have to use I had to hit this poor Volcanium for 300. Don't see any other way of going about it either, so there's a couple things I could do, but let's go ahead and do one Stellar Wish before we attack. Yeah, we can do one Stellar Wish because then I can scoop them up with a Scoop of Net. It's actually pretty nice. Let's choose Fire Crystal, I think. Actually, no, Quick Ball. And then I can hit a Crobat V next turn, potentially. And we'll go from here. We'll do a lot of damage to that poor Volcanion. I wonder if this is a Restaurant Charizard deck that came in the League Battle deck. I have that one lying around here right now. Oh no, there's some changes to it. Great little product to buy. League Battle decks actually have the other one rather too. Fantastic product. I was so excited to use some of the things from here, but I never got to. Do I just auto win now? I think I do. Let's go ahead. I need 5 on here. This is how we're going to get 5 fire energy. I'm going to use Eldegoss V to bring back Welder. We'll discard this Quick Ball over here to grab some more fire energy. And then we're going to hit this Charizard. I don't think it has more HP or anything. It's burned. My Charizard will get burned, but I will have knocked out all of his Pokemon and win the match. I do enjoy a Greensless. Was Green's Blacephalon that I won a Pokemon tournament with a couple months back before COVID and everything started happening. So we finally won a match. Not too much. I'm not taking that too much as a win because Green's is really slow now. I wish I would have been recording one match earlier when I was playing against Eternatus, but I did have the list slightly adjusted. Cool. If we're playing against any kind of water or anything, that's also really tough. His Charizard's weakness is water. Cool. Let's get started with, actually okay with this because we can get that Charizard V Max back probably. Okay, so it's Dragapult. This is always an interesting matchup. I kind of just do want to start by getting my Charizard onto the board. We'll go ahead, Welder onto him. Sweet, starting off with that Welder right off the bat. And good stuff right here. Let's just go ahead. I kind of want to hold on to... Yeah, I actually do want to hold on to that Welder. I do. I want to be greedy. I know what I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab that Crobat V. We'll discard a Quick Ball with a Quick Ball. We'll grab a Jirachi. I feel pretty good about that. We're getting set up right now. We're going to get to draw 5 additional cards. All really good things. This is Fire working at its optimization of Fire. Which one do I want? I have Scoop Up the Net there. He's probably gonna discard things anyway, so I think Switch is what I want. I could grab a Dedenne. I kind of want to hold on to it just because of the Welder. At the same time, you know what? I can go either way with that. We'll get one back from Eldegoss anyways. Yeah, let's just do this. I'm gonna go ahead and just go for it. I think I saw that Dedenne there. We'll keep digging. We're really gonna go deep in our deck now. Do I want to promote the Charizard? No, I don't think if there's you have to go VMAX to knock out this Jirachi because Jirachi's got resistance because he is psychic. I think I am gonna hold on to it. Let's go ahead and see. Usually, if you have okay, so it comes down to a couple things. I think that was a good payout. I think. So we got heads there, that's good. So if this goes according to plan, wonder. Interesting. Power plants. Max Phantom. 110. And then he gets to put... He's putting all of it on that Charizard. That makes sense. All this is pretty good right now. Yeah, evolve him into the VMAX, and I think I'm gonna try to hold off on this. I kind of want to see if I can knock him out because he's probably got some kind of healing stuff in here. So we're gonna just start right here. I'm gonna try to burn out the deck so I can top deck like a Welder or something else again. We'll go from there. Hopefully, I don't think he's gonna leave him out in the active. If he left him out in the active, that'd be great because the next turn I can knock him out with what I currently have in my hand. I'm actually okay with that. I kind of wanted to get more cards into my hand anyways. That works just the same right there as that last hand. That's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy that it would take... He will have hit this Charizard like 3 times now before getting it a knockout, potentially. I can hit him for 300 this turn. I have to. Yeah. I want to leave one bench space open. And we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and knock him out. And potentially, if he doesn't run anything, his max output is 130. I think my Charizard's going to survive one more turn. That is absolutely, yeah, he didn't have that special psychic energy, or that could have presented some trouble as well. See, Charizard V Max, that's a good thing top deck. So I keep going back and forth on Zigzagoon and Scoop Up Net. I was just about to criticize it, and then right there at that same moment, it depends on a couple things I gotta draw. I really need to hit something like a Welder. It's actually crazy because interesting. We are so, if I can get a Scoop Up Net, I think we'd win. No freaking way. Scoop Up Net to 120. Oh my gosh. I think that was literally the exact card I needed. I am excited. So we'll do the 10 ping. 10 ping on the Dragapult. The one card I needed to get. 10 more there. Triple energy. And G-Max Wildfire for the knockout. That was pretty cool. Okay, so Charizard V Max, it does have a place somewhere in this format. They're gonna take their prize cards first. Yeah, 3. And then I get to take my 3. So that's cool. Okay, that one was a win for Charizard. Awesome. I go back and forth on the Zigzagoons because they just do take up a bunch of space. But right there's no way I would have won that match. So I do think he is an essential card to have in this list. Cool. Let's do another one. And then we're going to hop over to Pikarom in just a little bit. Definitely going to upload that part to my TikTok later. Alrighty, I still haven't decided. I don't think it really matters too much. First or second. You know what? There is a cause to go first. Even attaching 1 energy does mean you can get G-Max, the G-Max attack off on your returning turn, hypothetically. Okay, not too bad. I can work with this. A lot of fire energy to lose. I'll probably go straight for Dedenne. Ooh, this is a tough matchup. Right off the bat, Baby Blounds. You know what? Actually, it just all depends. Dedenne, you gotta be kidding me. A Dedenne and a Crobat V are both prized right now. So what I just said about this hand being okay just got a lot worse. I might just go for the Jirachi. I think we are just gonna go for be the same outpost, so I still think we go for the Crobat V. I have to, unfortunately, attach an energy to Zigzagoon, so we can try to hit something. That is something. Definitely not how we want to start this match. He very easily can knock out this Crobat V next turn, so I think I just pass, unfortunately. The only thing I could look forward to is that they potentially could brick. That's a good sign right there. They did not have 2 energy in their hand, or they would have welded both of those onto that Blacephalon. So that makes me think that they didn't have a good starting hand. Cool, we survived another turn, so it doesn't really matter who I welder this on too much. I just have to draw cards right now. Okay, this is bad. I think I just want to scoop and go into another match. I'll tell my opponent, well played. Unless they brick just as bad as me, I should have gone for that Jirachi earlier. Yeah, let's just go in another match. That's a good idea. I didn't think about too with this list. I could put in a Zacian. That could be something I think about playing around with. Cool. Fantastic starting hand. Really good. I'll take it. Even better. Me dropping my phone. So far, even when I go back and watch these, I'm actually super grateful that there aren't, like, I'm actually totally fine tuning to, like, nobody right now. It's been super great to be able to kind of test these live streamed out in a low-key environment when, like, no one has been watching. Which I'm totally fine with. I want to bring as many people as I can to the trading card game as possible. And I just miss it right now too. Normally I'd be traveling, I'd be playing with friends like as often as I can. And that's just not where we're currently at right now. So hopefully this time, I'm thinking this time next year, we'll be at a better place where we can be back to be playing Pokemon events in person. Maybe I'll be doing more vlogs and stuff again. But yeah. Okay, again, another matchup that is darn near impossible. I should try to find a tech for this matchup. Unless they didn't hit their rare candies and stuff. just so it's not a total auto loss. Let's see. Grab scoop of net. Okay, something kind of cheeky we can try to do. I know what I am going to. I know what I'm going to go for. We're gonna try to knock out that Decidueye with our Zigzagoon. So let's go ahead. Start with one ping. This has to be our game plan because I have to knock him out. I can get some more cards there. Let's go in for second one. That's 2. So let's go ahead, place down this giant earth. We'll switch out. I know what we'll do. We'll get really lucky off this quick ball for this to work. So we have Zigzagoon. We do have all of our scoop nets indexed, though. It's entirely possible. Grab a Zigzagoon. We'll grab. Yeah, we'll start with the Dene. Actually, no, we'll start with Crobat V, actually. Grab that Zigzagoon. Put another ping. That's 3. Let's see if we can get there. We're just about there. We're really close. I can put a fire energy here. We're gonna get one more ping. Alrighty, moment of truth. I can maximize out this Crobat V. Let's discard. We'll discard a Charizard. I don't need another one. If I can hit one more Scoop of Net, keep my fingers crossed. Scoop of Net, Scoop of Net. Yes, we got the Scoop of Net. Awesome. That is unlikely. Unlikely to happen. I don't even know if it was worth all of that work, but we'll see. We'll see if that paid out. Okay, that definitely paid out. Oh, shoot, this, okay, okay, we're gonna ice 2, 3. No, I don't have any way I can accelerate and play a boss's order at the same time, but that was pretty hilarious that I was able to knock out that Rowlet with just 1, 2, 3. Nope, there's no way I can do it. So I'll go ahead and scoop this match too. I'll have to come up with a tech, something I can tech in so I just don't auto loss on the matchups against those guys. But let's go ahead and jump into. We'll do one more Charizard and then we'll go into another match with I'll switch over to Pikarom in a second. So let's see what they're playing with. I should have placed down that Charizard. Cool Zacian stuff. That doesn't tell me too much, but I would bet money it's ADP. Hello, welcome to Pokemon TCG Daily. I don't think anyone's if anyone's watching this, I hope you're having a great night. Whoa. Talk about a strong starting hand. Zacian and Intrepid, either they attach here or Intrepid Sword, but 3 energy off and on their first turn. Nice. Good job on their part. Couple things we can do. Let's start here. The one thing I wish of this Charizard, I personally think for 3 energy, this attack should do more. Charizards have done a lot more than that for less. Let's grab Stellar Wish now. If I hit Welder, that'd be fantastic. We do hit a Welder. Woohoo. Let's go ahead, Welder 2 onto Charizard V. Let's take our time here. I like a lot of this hand right now. They'd have to retreat and they'd have to do a lot of stuff. And if I just am patient and wait one turn, there's a lot of cool things that could happen. So I'm gonna try to keep that Jirachi. So I'm gonna throw them something random like this. Won't matter long term, but try to keep alive